Hey everybody, welcome back to How to Renovate. I'm Tyler Fever with Terra Firma Ministries and we're back at Shady Lane. We thought we'd just bring you around and update you. We've had lots going on. We've had the siding and the cladding been put on. We've got the insulation and the spray foam inside going on. We're almost at the boarding stage, so thought we'd bring you out and update you. So come on, we'll start out front. So at the front of the house, we've managed to get some of the cladding on. There's a little bit more to do in the back, but everything else is pretty much on. You can see we've got those outside corners that we talked about before, how the our siding butted in around the J channel. Well, our siding's on the front of the house. We're coming around to the garage door now, so you can actually see the outside corner where and the J channel. And then we've got this galvanized cladding. We've done a fantastic job installing it. Again, we've got those nice J channels to hide the corners. They actually put this extra little detail on, which I thought was a really nice touch. We put our housing on the outside for our light. They put this really nice, almost like a picture frame trim in galvanized around it, and it just added that really nice touch to it. Nice way to finish it off. Okay, so this gives you a really good idea of what the house looks like. We've got that pre-finished siding on the side of the garage here, and then we've got that really nice doubled up J channel, and then we go back to our cladding. So I didn't want this just to all run one length and one way and have it just all gray. I really wanted it, especially from the street angle, I wanted it broken up. I wanted different lines. I went with horizontal to vertical. I wanted the different materials. I wanted a wood look to a metal look, just to give it that unique kind of style and look that I'm after. Okay, so we're upstairs in the loft area above the skylight. You can see everything around me is now purple. All that purple is our spray foam. The reason we had to go with spray foam is, again, we needed to get that R value into our 2x4 walls. So rather than going around and strapping every single 2x4 on the outside wall with added wood to make it thicker to get our batt insulation, we've come up with this solution. So with the spray foam in a 2x4 wall, we're getting the same R value as we would out of a batt insulation in a 2x6 wall, which is today's code. So we've come in, we sprayed the deck, we sprayed the walls. Everything is a solid 2-pound spray foam. You can also see they've come and they've caulked all of the joints where there's 2x4s doubled up. That's to stop the seals. So we've got that. They've also come around and spray foamed around the windows, around the headers. So everything has got a seal on it. They've sprayed the gable ends, they sprayed underneath the deck. So it's a fantastic way to insulate the home. We've already had our propane heater going in here. It warms up beautifully. So once the boarding starts, which is coming up on Monday, there'll be a couple of days worth of boarding in here. We'll get the heaters going and this place will be super warm. Okay, so we're back downstairs. This is the addition that we put on the back of the house. You can see here we've got a different type of insulation. This is a batt insulation with a vapor barrier over top. We're able to use this method downstairs because our addition is 2x6. Today's code, this now meets it. We've got the batt insulation, we've got the vapor barrier. Now just follow me back here. I'll explain why it goes from 2x6 to 2x4 on the original house. This is where it changes. So basically this goes back to the old structure of the house. We've basically reframed around the sliding door in 2x6. So this is where we've gone from the 2x6 back to the 2x4. So again, this is one of those exterior walls that we would have had to fur out top to bottom. So this is why we went with the spray foam. On the addition and on the garage, it's built to today's code, so we've used a batt insulation there. Okay, so I wanted to bring you back out to the garage because this is more of a typical build of today's building code. We've done everything with a 2x6 construction. It's all up to date, so I'll just kind of explain to you a little bit. We've managed to get the R rating in a batt insulation. So instead of the spray foam, we're using a batt with basically more of a typical 6mm vapor barrier. So as you can see, all the seams where they've overlapped, they all have that seal going down. Your bottom plate and your top plate both have the seal as well. So this is more of a standard kind of insulating process than the spray foam. I love the spray foam. I think it's a great way to go. Hopefully, we're moving forward to more spray foam. But you can also see our vapor barrier, because we have a cold zone above this is going up to our bonus room. We also have the vapor barrier going up in between it. So again, we've created that seal between our cold zone and our warm zones. This is where the floor upstairs goes into the bonus room. So we've even insulated that just to keep the floor warmer upstairs. So this just gives you a better idea of kind of today's typical insulating methods.